Hi, it's your girl Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about bronzers. Which bronzers work for women over 40? Which bronzers work for women of color? I have a ton of bronzers. Some are high-end, some are drugstore. And if you guys are interested to see which bronzers I feel work really good for women of color and women over 40, stay right here. Okay, so the first bronzer that we're going to start out with are the drugstore bronzers. This is the Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony. I feel like everybody and their brother had this if you were a woman of color. Like, they just didn't have bronzers for us back then, and this is definitely an old favorite. I don't really use this one anymore, but it is very dark, as you can see, and I'm just going to do a little swatch on my hand. It's a little bit red and warm. It does have a little bit of shine to it in the pan, but when it goes on completely matte, which is really strange. But it's very beautiful. It blends out like a dream. I definitely, you know, if you're into drugstore makeup, this is definitely a good buy to get. It works beautifully. I love it for women of color. I feel like any shade could wear it. I don't know. I feel like any shade can pretty much wear this. This is pretty dark. So yeah, I really like that one. So the next one that we'll be trying is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. They finally came out with some deeper shades. I got two of these guys. I got the Endless Summer and I also got the Sculpting Bronzer. I actually like the Sculpting Bronzer a little bit better than the Endless Summer. The Endless Summer is very, very red. And let me just give you a swatch of her. And that's her right there. She's really, really more on the red side. I feel like when I wear her, well, kind of red-orange. When I wear her, I don't wear blush when I wear her. With the Sculpting Bronzer, I'll just give that one a, and that's how that one looks. This one is just a little bit less red than the other one, and that's that one there. It kind of blends into my skin really well, but on my face, because my hand's a little darker than my face, but on my face it looks really, really nice. It blends in like a dream. It's a beautiful bronzer, and I recommend getting either one of these, and they smell scrumptious, okay? Like, these guys are on point when it comes to bronzing. What? It just like So another one of the drugstore ones that I want to show you guys is what I'm wearing today, actually, and it is the Morphe Brontour. So it has a bronzer and a contour in it. This is in the shade Showmance, which is the deepest shade. This, honey, is bomb, and it is so pigmented. This guy costs 12 bucks. Like, it's cheaper than this. I think I paid, well, the Sculpting one I got at Walmart, and I paid $10 for that, $10.99. But the Endless Summer I got from Ulta, and I paid $14.99 for that guy. But and I think this one is also $10 to $12 as well. But this guy is $12 at Ulta or on Morphe.com, whichever one you want to shop at. But I really like mixing the two, and I just kind of wear it as a bronzer as opposed to using a contour. I don't really contour that much anymore. I kind of just use my bronzer to do whatever. But I really like how it, when I mix the two together, how it just gives my skin a glow. And this is bomb. Like, I just recorded a video on a bunch of new products that I'm trying out, and this was one of them, and I really, really enjoyed using this. So I really, really like this. This is a really good choice for bronzers. So if you get your hands on it, get a chance to pick it up. Okay, so we're going to get into the high-end ones. So the first one I want to talk about is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. And this is this guy here. I'm going to just go ahead and give it a nice little, and you really, this one actually blended right into my skin. You can't even see it, so me doing a swatch of it is just kind of pointless. But as you can see, this one is kind of almost hitting pan. This used to be my favorite bronzer. I would bronze for
ever with this.
Because you stick your brush in it. It doesn't even look like there's any, it's kind of like a gel type of formula, so it doesn't even like do the kick up, and you could just keep bronzing and bronzing and bronzing, and it just never looks muddy or anything. It's just, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I would highly recommend this. This is in the shade 35M, which stands for matte. They also have an iridescent one that's a little bit more shiny. I don't like bronzers like that. I like my bronzers to be matte. So this is definitely a good buy. I believe this guy is like $32 or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely a good buy. So the next high-end one that I do have is the Anastasia bronzers that came out. This is in the shade Mahogany. And I feel like this is pretty deep. That's it right here, if you can see it. Very pretty. I like the way that this goes on. It blends like a dream. I just don't grab for it as much, and I don't know why I don't grab as much for it, but I don't. I just don't grab for it as much as other bronzers that I have that are high-end. I don't know. One of my favorite bronzers that I like that blends, and it's pretty hefty on the price tag, it's $42, is the Bobbi Brown bronzer in Deep 4, which is this guy here. Let me see if I can swatch her. She reminds me very much of the Queen Collection one. She's just a little bit more lighter and a little bit more warmer, but she blends out like a dream. This is probably my most favorite bronzer, and it's my most expensive bronzer, but I love this guy. This guy blends out, and I bought 2 of them because I saw they had a sale, and so I was like, I'm gonna grab this while it's on sale. So I have this, and I have a replacement just in case it breaks or I use it all or whatever. I have a replacement for this guy, so that's how much I love her. So the next one is gonna be in a palette, which is the MAC Shiny Things palette, and the bronzer that is in here, which is this guy here, and it is one of the extra dimensional bronzers. It is very similar to the Bobbi Brown as well, and I really feel like this one is more like this guy here, but it blends like a dream. It is one of those type of gel formulas, just like the Makeup Forever, which you don't get kick up on it or anything like that, and it just kind of meshes into the skin and looks beautiful. So I really highly recommend that one as well. So I think that is all of the bronzers that I'm recommending today. I do have some other bronzers that are in palettes, but those are my most favorite, and those are the ones that I would definitely recommend picking up if you have a chance to. I have a bunch of other videos that you guys can check out, foundation reviews, concealer reviews, all of those types of things. If you want to check them out, I will have them linked either in the description box, or I will put a couple up here that you guys can just check out if you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. While you're at it, hit the bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I put out new content, which is typically on Saturday and Sunday. So thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.